This is an update of my unusual but necessary kitchen tools that you don't see too often in anybody's kitchen. Well, I got my hammer. I use the hammer, for instance, to I've got potatoes, frozen potatoes, but it's all one big clump. I'm not going to cook a whole clump, so I beat it with this hammer and get it down to the size I want. Next, well, let's take the magnet in order. I've got a kitchen magnet. Okay, I use that for when I open a can and the lid's sticking up. Well, it's not sticking up. I'll open the can, put this magnet on it, and pull the lid up to stand up straight. Then I take pliers and grab the lid and twist it back and forth till it breaks off, so I can handle this can without cutting my fingers. Then I've got my putty knife. It's a very good tool. I use it to scrape my black iron frying pan. I never clean that pan with soap and water. I scrape it until it gets nice and smooth, and then just clean up the crumbs out of the pan, and I'm ready to go again. And I've got a screwdriver. In this case it's a Phillips screwdriver. I use that to open lids on these jars. My dad taught me this 50 years ago. Tapping, 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 tapping. Harder than what I'm doing though, but tapping so that the lid can come off with your hands. And I have my cooking brick. Well, I was going to get a George Foreman grill because I wanted to make some flat sandwiches like a panini, but then I read online that the problem with these grills is they have the grooves in them, and you have to take the plates out and clean them, which sounded to me like a lot of work. In fact, it must be a lot of work, because people who reviewed it said they only used the grills a couple of times and gave up on it because of all the cleaning. So instead of using a press grill, buying one like a George Foreman press grill, I decided to put my sandwich in my black frying pan and get a brick. Well, this is a broken brick, but cover it in tin foil, put my sandwich in the frying pan, lay this on top, and then press it down hard to flatten the sandwich, and then flip it over and put the brick back on it, and it turns out pretty good. It works good flattening the sandwich. It's not as fast as a regular grill because you're not doing it on both sides, but the brick stays warm and it helps it cook. So this is my latest collection of unusual kitchen tools.